Hello, beautiful people. I hope your life is just full of bliss, pleasure, magnificence. I hope you are just owning the day or really feeling at peace and relaxed. I'm about to jump on to hi Alanka. I'm about to teach my 12-week, the first master class in this 12-week series. Thank you, Kelly. That I'm guiding for women, the orgasmic life. So activating our femme power to receive more love, money, and nourishment. But I wanted to pop on here and talk about dancing with desire and how do you find your way to desire. So the funny thing about desire and wanting something is once you have a desire that you want, whether that's a soulmate that you're looking to attract, or you're wanting to take this dream vacation or be a best-selling author, it can be really easy to get so hung up on just that you miss all the goodness that's coming on the way there. Hi Diane, I'll see you in that class in just a few minutes. You can miss all of the goodness that is on the way to that desire. It's like taking a road trip, across the coast and being pissed that you're not there yet. I mean, unless you take a flight, and even then there's a little delay, there's a process. So it's the same with our desires, and the better you learn to dance, and I'm going to give you some tips about how to feel into that dance, the better you learn to dance and to feel into the desire and to enjoy the journey to the desire, the faster you're going to get there, because you are in your zone. You are in, hi James, you are in flow zone. So I'm going to give you a couple tips before I hop on to this class that I'll be teaching to this gorgeous group of women. So first, when you're laying out your desire, whatever it is, and I put soulmate in the title because I've had several people talk with me about that in the past couple of days. So, but you fill in the blank with whatever you want. So first you do the pretty obvious thing if you've been in around self-development, and that is you feel into, okay, what would that look like for me? What does that feel like when I'm with this person, whether you believe in soulmates or not? Just call it like your favorite kind of person to be with for a very long time that feels lit up and amazing, if you want one of those. And whatever it is, the Porsche, the book, fill in the blank. So you feel into that and start to articulate what that looks like. How do you feel around the person? How do they treat you? What are some of the core values, the attributes? Are you laughing together a lot? Are you making love a lot? Do you have this really great chemistry? Of course, everyone's going to have these polarities and challenges, but so you get really clear, okay, this is what I want. And some of you are very specific, like he's got to have dark hair, she's got to be from Asia. You're very clear about what your dreamy, steamy, soulmate will end up being like. So you get that clear, all right? And then you keep holding that space for that person or for that goal, and you feel into it. You really just, and when I say feel into it, you feel into what it would be like if you already had that. How would you be feeling? What would that person, what would that bring to you? How would it feel in your heart, in your stomach, in your body? What are you wearing? How are you moving? What do your eyes look like when you're with that person? How are you, so you feel into that. And the first thing is you feel into that regularly. So after you've written it out, maybe write it out on some little, note cards or something. Get some pictures up that kind of collage what it is that you're resonating with. And then write out some of the attributes. Hi, James. Write out, hi, Renee. Write out some of the attributes of that, right? I'm feeling lit up. I'm alive. I feel sexy, and I feel passion, and I feel flirtation, and I feel appreciated, and I feel, you know, whatever it is. I'm receiving gifts. We're massaging each other. Whatever those things are, all the details, hi, Donna, all the details that you can come up with. Then your job is to allow yourself, just know that it's coming to you, allow yourself to regularly feel into that. And then here's what you do in life, because this is where I think people get stuck, is they start really like honing in on someone. So say you're on a dating site. Hi, Cookie. I know we're going to be in class together in just a few minutes. So say you're on a dating site, because we're staying with the soulmate theme today, because lots of people have been asking me about that today, or talking about it. So the mistake that I think people make sometimes is, you know, focusing in life and either being like, not here yet. If I had a soulmate, I wouldn't be going on this trip alone. Da 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 da. Okay, now you're on a dating site and you're trying out these soulmate possibilities. So coming from the space of arms crossed and like, are you the soulmate? I don't think so. You don't have this, you don't have that. Your eyes aren't, you're not Asian. You're not, you know, just coming from this really shut down, shitty place, that from that place, you're already whatever, that's not the receiving mode. That's not the receiving your soulmate mode. So I'm not saying don't judge and determine whether or not this person fits into your mold or not. What I'm saying is, then you lean in and go, okay, appreciate what attributes are on the list that you are receiving. So if you're receiving great flirtation, great love and connection, if you're receiving some pampering, if you're receiving something that you like, appreciate that, even if, and feel into, okay, am I enjoying this experience, and lean into the enjoyment. And so then, like on the dating site or in life, whatever. So the difference is, I'm not talking about a game of like judging people and deciding and determining and trying to force someone, because that's the other thing that I think happens. People meet each other, they start vibing, then you focus up and you try to make this person be your soulmate, and so you're making them your source and starting to judge whether or not, and in that judgment and putting something outside of yourself, you're missing and not aligned anymore with the vibration of what it is that you want and what it is that you want to receive. So staying in appreciation. So you go on a date, it sucks, it's not the person. Appreciate that you're, you know, out there shopping and trying the variety, and you're connecting with someone else also shopping, and you're not the ding 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 for them. Thank you for the backdrop, love, comment. And then the next thing is, then you just lean, it's not, you lean out, but it's I wouldn't even focus on the lean out. Then I'd stay in appreciation, go back to your source, go back to what it is that you're creating, and then lean into what does give you that feeling. So that feeling of sexy and flirtation in the moment may be yourself rubbing lotion on your own body. It may be yourself listening to your favorite pleasure song and reading that book, Diana, wink, that you gave me. It's a really sexy, steamy book. It may be, you know, even just looking at how the curves of the trees or flowers or scents are lighting you up. But the key is to stay in appreciation, to come back to your center. So even if you meet someone that things are tinging with, rather than judging or pushing or feeling upset that they're not meeting your expectations, you've got to go back to your own center. What is it that I want to create? And feel into that appreciation, that love, that desire, and then lean into the next best action that gives you some of the things that the feelings of that soulmate. So then it's kind of like a car ride. It's an uncharted path that you don't know where you may not know the end result, who the soulmate is, or who, you know, how that big dream or desire is going to come to fruition. but your navigation signal is staying aligned because you're staying in heart and appreciation. And then along the way, you're leaning into what feels great. You're leaning into appreciation. You're leaning into allowing yourself to receive these feelings. So I think I'm already due in my women's group for this class, so I'll need to apologize to them. Let me know if this resonates with you, if you get what I'm saying. I feel like I need to do a part 2. And but thanks for tuning in. Lots of love. Bye.